This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2011 GMC Sierra 1500. It's a half-ton, 4-door extra cab. It's an SL. It's 4-wheel drive. It's a 4.8 liter V8. Has 57,056 miles. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Sacramento. Sorry for all the noise. We got some heavy machinery over there. Anyway, it is on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. Please watch the little 3-minute animated video in our ads. It tells you why and how you end up with a salvage title on a car that's not wrecked. You also see before and after pictures before it left Sacramento. You'll notice that it has a new front bumper and a new rear bumper. Just enough of a bump on each end to need both of them. And we're trying to keep the price down, so we didn't paint the upper bumper cover. But you'll see 4 pictures. It's basically the same truck, so it's got brand new tires, it's got brand new front and rear bumper, and whatever I tell you mechanically that we did. Like I said, it's not wrecked, okay? The insurance company lawyers don't want to see this vehicle again, so they throw the title under the bus. That way when we sell it to you and you buy it and you get in a wreck and you get killed or something or injured, you can't blame the insurance company sold to us on a clear title. Salvage title means no more liability for them. That's why they do it. That's how you save a bunch of money, okay? Anyway, when we get them here, we do an inspection. This is what the inspection looks like. Then I got my little cheat sheets over here. Let's see, oil and filter, air filter, battery, front brake pads, passenger rear brake drum, and both rear brake shoes. Front bumper, upper cover, black cover, and the valance is the lower black piece is new. You'll see in the pictures why. Let's see, 4 brand new tires. We did a transmission service with filter. Passenger front axle is new, making a little bit of noise. A driver door lock switch and a rear view mirror. Also, you'll notice in the pictures, it looks kind of funky on the rocker moldings. Whoever had it before had chrome rocker moldings on the side, and when they stole it, to make it look different so the cops wouldn't know what to look for, they took red spray paint and painted over them, so they ruined the rocker moldings. So we peeled off the rocker moldings and color sanded the whole car, whole truck. So anyway, I'm gonna walk around. This thing was clearly owned by a guy who works for a living. It's probably a paint truck or a contractor's truck. So cosmetically speaking, it's gonna have issues. There's no doubt about it. There's gonna be dings and dents and nicks and stuff. But really, actually, it came out a lot better than we thought. This is the grill it came with. We didn't replace anything but the front bumper. I wish we would have not had to do that. That would have saved a little bit of money. But there's a couple little dings up here on the hood. I mean, a little bit of me says it might be hail, but then there's only a couple right there, so maybe it's not. Who knows? Let's see. So brand new tires all the way around, which we don't do unless we like them. Okay, that's very common for us. Had some. These were on the truck when we bought it. Took about 5 hours to get all the paint that was off it, as much as we could off of it, from whatever business he was in. The bed also had a bunch of paint in it, so we bought some rubberized, or whatever they call it, liquid rhino liner, and put it on the truck in the bed to clean it up. As I'm walking through this, I'm remembering, just going, oh man, we need to do that, we need to do that, we need to do that. It's all just funky stuff. Like this, they'd spray painted this red too, the car thieves, to hide it, so they wouldn't know what to look for. Runs great. There's a couple dings on the driver's side, door dings, that are very dent bustable if you wanted to. Like here and here, here. But what I suggest you guys do, if you're really worried about cosmetics, first of all, cosmetically, on a 1 to 10 for a 2011 50,000 miles, with 1 being terrible and 10 being great, I give this thing about a 4, okay? Just because a 50,000 mile truck should look a lot better than this, okay? But mechanically, I give it a 10. So that's where we're at with this thing. Like inside here, there was like big chunks of paint stuck to this. See that? And same thing with the seats. Just kind of, I mean, It's an okay looking truck, but you know, we don't want people buying things. Oh, it looks great in the ad and they didn't tell me this or that. So we tell everyone everything. Anyway, here's the Kelly Blue Book for it. Suggested retail price is $22,220. High end 23.4, fair purchase 21,520. Obviously with a salvage title, you're gonna pay a lot less. The title's gonna save you a fortune. There's the equipment that we put in it. There's the title, Montana. If we would have been on Montana, we could have taken this title in and gotten a clear title. But because we're in Arizona, we can't. So that's why. So it was a Hartford Underwriters Insurance, 57,000 miles. And there you go, okay? Let's see, I'm gonna open up the hood. I'm gonna show you under the hood real quick. There's your new battery here. Very quiet. They made a bazillion 4.8s, and practice makes perfect, right? Alright, let's see, let's start back here. Nothing going on here. The only thing I saw in the back seat was this. But other than that, it looks great. Carpet looks great. We had to replace the headliner. There was a bunch of handprints. It was disgusting, so we redid the headliner. My camera. And this thing goes like that. Alright, let's see. Window. There's a little chink in the tint right here. We were going to take it off, but we figured, you know what? It's probably going to be a working guy who's going to buy this truck, and he's probably going to want that tint, and he's not going to care. So we left it on, but it would be real easy to take it off. It's a lot easier to remove than to add, you know what I'm saying? So that's why we do it that way. All right. There'll be a gallery of pictures also. I'd say 70 pictures or so. Inside, outside, undercarriage, everything. There'll be a little magnifying glasses that you can click on that will allow you to zoom in on anything you see in particular. So please use that. Cosmetic should never be an issue here. All the windows, front and rear door windows work. We booked this thing in as an SLE because it didn't have, or as an SL because it didn't have any badges. But my experience is that when they have rear power windows and power locks and stuff, they're usually SLEs, except it's got a floor shifter for the 4x4, which kind of threw me off. So we're just going to play it safe and say it's an SL and not an SLE. But it's very possible it's an SLE. We were on hold with Watson Chevrolet forever, and I lost patience. I said, you know what? I just call it an SL, and if it's an SLE, they get a little bit of a bonus, right? But just assume it's an SL, and that way there's no drama. There's the cruise control. Let's see, we already did the tilt wheel. Tilt it down a little farther. Let's see, radio.
From sun to sun and from day to day.
Oh, Alan Jackson. All right, air conditioning, blowing ice cold. It's about an 85-degree day today, even though it's cloudy out here. About 85 degrees. There's the tow on and off. That's me doing that, just so you know. Let's watch. Boom, boom. People see that and they're like, oh, there's a light on the dash. All right, put it in neutral. I'm gonna go to for low. There's for low. That turns StabiliTrak off when you're in for low. And that's drive in for low. That's definitely granny gear. In reverse. That's in for low. All right. Neutral. There's for high. Now we're in for high, which is what that little symbol is up there. StabiliTrak comes back on when you're in for high, and you could definitely go at speed there. In reverse. And neutral. Now we're going to go back to two-wheel drive. Now we're in two-wheel drive. Let's go for a ride. This is a really nice truck, people. The issues with this are cosmetics, and honestly, I always err on the side of you know, making sure that I throw the thing under the bus as much as possible. It's a lot better looking, I think, than I'm telling you it is, but that's for you to decide. Please use all the pictures in the video and stuff. Brand new tires, runs fantastic. Just had it up I-10, zero going on. Okay, all right. Let's see. If you come to Tucson and drive it home, obviously you need plates and you need insurance. Well, you can get neither on a salvage title. Okay, so before you come, we need to take it to the police here and do what's called a level 3 inspection. When they do that, we have to charge you $200 to do that. That's mandatory if you're going to drive it home. It ties up about 4 hours to 10 hours of our time. One of our guys doing that inspection, they take it down to the cops and they have to stay with it, and it's grueling. Lots of waiting and staring. So $50 goes to the state, 150 of that, 200 goes to us to cover the cost of an employee sitting there potentially all day. That's why we do it. But then once we have that, we can get what's called a restored salvage title, and then we can issue you temporary plates to drive home with, and you can get insurance. So obviously it's mandatory. What else? There's a dock fee of $250, and there's taxes. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is 5%, you pay 7. If it's 3%, you pay 2. If you're from Alaska, I'm gonna jump on it here and be quiet for a second. This thing runs great, pretty quiet too. See, there's a cop up there, so like I'm not trying to get a ticket here doing 80 on a frontage road. So you'll pay the dock fee, you'll pay taxes. Basically, if you come here, add 2% to your state tax rate, add a $250 dock fee, and add $200 to restore the title. If you're going to pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. Unless you want to add $200 to have us restore the title before it ships out. If you can do it in your state, that'd be great. I'd much rather have you do it than us do it. Time-wise, the $150 that goes in our pocket isn't worth it at all. Sometimes it's a huge pain in the butt. So if you know you can do it yourself with the salvage title, the bill of sale, and the truck itself, then go for it. Otherwise, I would suggest you have us do it for you before it ships out. Once we receive your wire, we will fill out the restored salvage title or the salvage title, depending on which way you want to go, with your name and address, your company's name and address. We'll notarize it, sign it off, scan it into your online file so you'll be able to see it immediately. We'll even scan in the envelope we mail it in so that you'll be able to see everything even before it hits the mail. We'll mail it to you. Once you have the truck shipped to you, you'll just take the truck and the title in and get plates yourself. That's how it works. It's very easy. We walk you through the whole thing. Simple. Next part of this is deposit. Deposit's $500. Once you receive your deposit, we have a deal. Until we receive your deposit, it's for sale. Okay? Once we get your deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Last part is the warranty speech. It's not that far out of factory warranty by miles or years. Actually, by miles, it's still within it. But because it's on a salvage title, they void the warranty. Okay? We do give you a lot of information here. Okay? That information is designed to help you make a good decision. Okay? We want this truck to end up in the right garage, not the wrong garage. 500 people a day will see this vehicle. We don't have to have the wrong person. We don't have to BS, tell people what they want to hear to sell our vehicles. What we really need to do is make sure that we don't hear anything after the sale. So what I'm going to tell you now needs to be paid attention to, okay? This is a used vehicle. It is your property when you own it, okay? When you paid for it and you are the owner, you're the owner. So if there's something broken, go get it fixed. We are not writing checks for this truck. It's a great running truck. I can't imagine anything going wrong, but if it did, you're going to have to get it fixed. If you don't like that, go pony up the $23,000 for one with 50-something thousand miles and a couple miles of warranty left on it. That's the truth. You're saving a bunch of money. Some of that money may have to be used on a repair sooner or later, okay? And it could be tomorrow, and it could be in 5 years. If you take care of it, it might be never. You know, it's a hell of a truck. But, you know, if we knew what was going to happen to every vehicle we bought and we were able to avoid all the bad ones, we would be running for president. You know what I'm saying? So please just keep it real. This is a used truck, and you're the owner once you're the owner, and you're going to pay for repairs. Okay? Thank you for your time.